Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to the Advancement Center, to the world of magic and miracles, to a new life every moment of every day. Welcome to your new life. There's a lot happening. There's a lot to share. So there's a lot coming in right now, and it feels like it's all jockeying for position, trying to come out. So forgive me if I'm stalling a little bit. There's so much coming in. So I just saw the image in the invitation for my broadcast today, ready for takeoff with an amazing owl. And I just had to share how that happened, because all the little things that happen in your life that may seem small are not small at all. And if they are small, seemingly, it's actually just they're little reminders for you how much magic exists in your life every moment. And when you acknowledge the smallest of things, you open the door for the biggest of things, even wider. So as I sat there, before I even started the process of looking for a photo, a mourning dove cooed outside my window. And I instantly went to owl. I knew it was a dove, but I had an instant incoming message of owl. So I went for a new picture. I've got lots of pictures I save up, but I go to a new picture. I went to my Facebook timeline. I found an owl instantly. It was actually the first image of anything of nature. It was actually this picture. And just for the heck of it, I kept scrolling, and there was a second owl. Thank you, David Jones, for posting that one. There was a third owl. It just kind of was amazing to me. I don't usually see owls like that. And one would have been amazing enough, but 3 in a row, and really there was nothing else. So I had to share that. I'm hearing some rustling behind me. I don't know what that is. So things like that, your connection, our connection to that stream, that flow, is so powerful. And even if you don't jump in the stream all the way, even if you just stick your toe in it, it's made, it's done. The connection is there. And that's what our taking flight is about here. That connection, that ability to step into the stream and go with it, is becoming more immediate, more without delay, more right there available to you. And the most fun that I have with it is the fact that it's not thought. It's not a thought process. It's a feeling process. It's a sitting for a moment, stopping for a moment, feeling the connection, then boom, you're off and away. It's really quite exhilarating. And to think we've been trained for so many years to use our brains. Wow. It's pretty interesting. So it's really fun. And it can take a little while. It can take, and some friendly little reminders and things like that. But it doesn't matter. There's no rush to get it right or in a certain time or anything. You'll just notice. It just starts to happen faster and faster. And the more the magic is so apparent that you can't believe it. So speaking of the magic, Simeon just sort of tapped me on the shoulder. The last 2 days here in Santa Barbara have been extraordinarily unique. There's been a mist. It's fog, but it's been coming in completely different. I've been around fog my whole life. I grew up in the San Francisco Bay Area. I've been here for over 6 years. You develop a relationship with it. You know how it moves, how it just sort of has a pattern. Not that it's the same every time, but there's something about it that's familiar. The last 2 days, it's been absolutely and totally different. And I'm noticing other people are noticing it as well. It's usually the fog comes in and then the fog goes out and then the fog. That's usually how it is. It's not been that way. And where I work at the hotel, it's by the ocean. And it's at times, it may start off in mist, and the next thing you know, it's clearing, but then it's only in maybe a small area. It's not the whole area. You see a wall of fog to one side and another wall of fog to the other side. It's mist. And there's something really magical happening. I tried to explain it a number of times as I took people in the house car, and I was having, because I get to go different places, different routes. I was having different experiences in different time frames. It was magical. It was absolutely magical. Oh my goodness. And something else just came in. So I was driving a couple up to the beautiful resort 5 minutes away from ours, up closer to the mountains. It was night, it was dark. And all of a sudden this white flash, just as we're turning into the driveway. It was this couple's 50th anniversary they were celebrating. And just as we're turning into the drive of this beautiful location, I see this flash of white. It was a wingspan. It was a huge wingspan right in front of us, right over the drive. And then I saw it again, and it was probably 3 times. And I'm sure it was an owl. And it just took my breath away. The wife saw it. The husband was, what? he didn't get to see it. But these magical moments, these moments of nature, the universe speaking to you. And I had the opportunity to share with a number of people about this mystical, mysterious mist. And it was this incredible opportunity to share the magic of life with people that have no idea about these broadcasts, that have no idea about anything that we are so joyously conducting here at the Advancement Center. But just to be able to have that moment of touching someone in a way that they feel it, and you can experience their brain, the brain going, huh? What? Like the dog, huh? Trying to figure it out. But it's so funny because the power, the overwhelming power of an experience that's transmitted, you can't stop it. And the brain can't stop it. It's trying to like, hey, hold on a minute. I need to analyze this. I need to figure this out. I need to understand this. It's like, sorry, it's like the wave coming in, or the fog coming in, and it just keeps coming. It's like, sorry, it's not going to wait for you, brain, to figure it out. So it's been amazingly fun. And I had this great opportunity. There's a very famous, very big owner of a football team here in this country that I happened to give a couple of rides to in the house car. And wow, that was an experience. It was like two, how do you call it? Two storm fronts meeting. It was amazing. It was magical, but there was so much energy in it. It's really hard to describe. All I can say is there was a lot of energy, really exciting energy, both ways. It wasn't about words spoken or anything. It was just I don't know how to describe it. More and more things are showing up that I have more difficulty putting into words. So I'll just say a few and I suppose transmit the rest. So, wow. And this mist, so I have a new drive to and from work every day now. Instead of a 3-minute drive to work, I have almost an hour drive to and from work. But it's beautiful. It's along, a portion of it is along the ocean, by the ocean. And almost every night and every morning there's a mist. There's the fog that you get to drive through. And I really, really felt Simeon strong this morning in the mist. Again, I can't describe it. I can't explain it. But it was a most powerful moment. He just wanted all of us to know he's here, he's with us, always. It's so beautiful how we get our reminders, those little taps on the shoulder in case we forget. And the majesty in it all, the grace of it all. And even the friendly flies. It's just astonishingly wonderful. And what just came in was another part of this experience of sharing with someone about the mist. I really felt like a little kid. Here I am driving, in my uniform and driving this brand new Rolls Royce, but I'm just a little kid behind the wheel, enjoying life, enjoying the fog. It's very different. It's very fun. The smiles are everywhere. The joy is everywhere. The lightness abounds. The joy and the light and the lightness of life are everywhere. And celebrating is everywhere. Just to have the great good fortune of being somewhere where people tend to come to celebrate an anniversary, a wedding, a birthday, that energy, to be in that and around that energy, it just adds. It makes it so you can't get away from celebrating. Even if you wanted to, why would you want to? But it will just follow you around until you can't help it. You'll just be smiling and laughing and dancing and singing and having the time of your life. And not even having to share it with anybody. You will transmit it. It will be felt. It is being felt everywhere. The world is changing because of you. The feeling in that photo of that incredible owl is the feeling of feeling every one of you taking flight. Wow. It's huge. I can feel your wings. I can feel the wind. I can hear it. I can hear the sound. Enjoy it. Enjoy every moment of it. And there's always those things that will show up to distract you. It's okay. Just keep going. Don't stop. So with that, I want to wish you all, thank you all for being here with us. And I want to wish you all once again a perfect life, perfect health, and an extraordinarily magic future. Thank you.